because I was investing in that. Yep. Wait until they start. You gotta wait until they both shoot. Pyramid Knight. Alright, you shot it. You're dead. You shot it. You're dead. And you have to do that every single time they spawn. You have to wait till the both shoots. Alright, right side is Worship. You shot, you're dead. You're shot, you're dead. Light for Worship. I got Knight on right. Right's dead. Black Heart. You shot it, you're dead. You shot it, you're dead. Yeah, challenge is killing the champions at the same time. Which one's ruined? Snake. Alright, you shot, you're dead. You shot, you're dead. The hardest part on right side is when they all mix together instead of separate. Yeah, the shield guys, you gotta wait until they shoot your pillar and then shoot them. But they both have to shoot it. Yeah, they all spawned in here and the bad juju end up killing the one. You shot, you're dead. You're shot, you dead. Commune, right. You shot. You're dead. You shot. You're dead. Thanks, dude. You're dead. Alright, Dark. Dark for him. Dark for him. Love. Good shot. You're dead. You shot, you're dead.
Guardian down.
No. That's just... They won't shoot the damn pillar. Bitch! Shoot it! Finally! Fucking shot it. That's one dead. Shoot the pillar. Shoot the pillar, not me. Shoot the pillar. Too much damage. But yet, they weren't even shooting the pillar. It took so much damage, but they weren't even shooting the pillar, they were shooting me. So I couldn't kill them. No, all of them have to. Yeah, let me go ahead and read it again. Only kill the shield guys when they start attacking obelisk in the squishin. So that's everyone, all sides. Oh no, you just need to shoot all three symbols on one. Yeah. Or you shot the wrong ones probably. I'll friend you, and I'll probably see if my clan will help you get this done. Because right now I can't trust LFGs to stay. Because that's the 10th one left. I had to leave because of the audio bug issue. I had to restart the entire system. Well, I mean, it was a good start, but oh, Jesus keeps fucking leaving, like the cowards they are. I'm surprised you leave Crucible, you don't get you get banned. But if you leave a raid, you don't get banned. Fucking love it. Yep, they should. They need to start putting a 30-minute ban on anyone who tries to leave a raid. Or steal a checkpoint. If you steal a checkpoint, it should be a week ban. So I'm tired of this shit. People has life. People need to get the raid done. Not here sitting 4 hours because LFGs keep leaving. So let me know when you're available and I'll get my clan together and we'll get this done. Alright, Darth? Because right now I'm not gonna deal with LFG. Because that's the 10th person leave. I said, let me know when you're on next and I'll try to get my clan together so we can get that done. Because they're just gonna continuously leave. Alright man, I'll see you later. So, I have two issues right now. So, I can't name the person. The video of the previous video already showed it. But I cannot say the name legally by Bungie or they can ban me. But I have searched one of the player that had Disciple Slayer. But when I checked the Destiny 2 report, the person has no clears on any raid, no attempt, no kills, no deaths. So how can you get a title of a raid if you have no clears? You either bought it or cheated. And technically, if you bite this shit, that's technically going against Bungie's policy. That's why I banned, and that's why I blocked him immediately. And he was a speedrunner. Hate speedrunners. It ruins the fucking raid experience. People like to take their time, enjoy each other, not speedrun it, and get everything done quick. Some people might, but most LFG. I made my best friends from LFG because we sat there laughing and talking together. We can't do that if someone speedruns. Another issue, that is the 10th person leaving within, I'll say, 13 minutes now, plus my previous video. So about 33 minutes. While trying to help Darth get a triumph done that he needs for the title, which is this one. You cannot kill the Shield Scorn until they are attacking the obelisk. And you have to have all sides get hit for it to count. I'm not 100% sure if it's both that needs to hit it or just one. My friend has the title, so I will ask him. But as of right now, I gave up on FLG. Like, it's very pissing people off when you leave mid-raid trying to get something done. His Fireteam Finder title literally says, earn triumph, which means that we are doing triumphs. We're not doing the normal raid. We're doing triumphs and progress to each encounter. And we can't do that when people continuously leave because they're a bunch of pussies and can't stay in a goddamn raid. But if you do it in Crucible, you get a 30-minute ban. If you do it in a raid, you don't get banned. This is why Bungie needs to fucking crack down on this shit. It's been happening for 10 years. So when's the fucking week ban, Bungie? I'm getting sick and tired of fucking people just stay on checkpoints, or they don't even say anything, just up and leave. It's not hard to follow the Triumph's direction. Let them hit the obelisk, then kill them. Don't kill them before they hit it. If they're shooting you, back away or hide behind a pillar so they aim at the obelisk. It's not hard to realize. It's very easy. But when people just sit there and leave, because that was at least 10 LFGs that left. I'm not sure what LFG joined during me resetting my system because of the mic bug. So it could be 11 or 12. But it's fucking ridiculous. People have lives. People have limited time to get this shit done. You can't sit there and leave a goddamn raid and expect anyone to fucking invite you. Bungie needs to crack down and put a ban on leaving a raid early. It'd be understandable if the leader pulls everyone to orbit. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But if you're not the leader, don't fucking leave until the raid's done. Unless you're teaching like 4 people and they still don't understand, then maybe. Or if this should be toxic, maybe. But don't do it when people are in mid-triumph completion just because you didn't want to do the triumph. It says it in the title, and if you can't read it, then don't raid. There's a reason why each type of fireteam finder literally tells you what they're expecting the team to do. So let's say, for example, final checkpoint, need warlock, they need well. Looking for a guide, more likely a person that does not fully understand the mechanic. So they need experts or people who have completed the raid to understand the raid better. Right here, earn triumph. First checkpoint. Look for expert. Mic required. If you don't have a mic, don't join. You can join a post when it says not required. But do not join when it says mic required. Because that means we want communication. We want to be able to communicate to know what is going on, who has what symbol is appearing, what mechanic that we need to do. If you're wiping, figure out the problem and work together. And we can't do that when people choose not to use their mic. And that fucks everyone's experience of every single raid. It's like saying, for example, I mute myself the entire time. Don't talk, don't text. But say, yeah, I can hear. If you're reading a side and you don't have a mic and you're not texting chat, you don't belong in a fucking raid. If you're not saying, hey, Black Heart, Witch Queen, Worm. If you don't have a mic and you're not doing this shit, don't join the fucking raid. It ruins other people's experience with the raid. And it makes it longer for them to complete it, which makes it more problem because they get frustrated, anger starts to kick in, and then yelling happens. There's only so much that people can push us before we go off. And leaving a mid-raid or joining a mic fucking required raid? That's just gonna push us to the fucking edge. There is a reason why mics are required in all raids since the very beginning of D1. Since Varda Glass came out, mics required every single run. If you did not have a mic, instant kick. It's the same damn rules in Destiny 2. It's the same damn rules. And if you can't read a post, you should not be joining. Especially when it says mic required. Because it ruins everyone's experience and it makes the raid 5 times longer. Just like in King's Fall the other day, when I was in that raid for 4 fucking hours. Because only 2 of us had mics. Four hours it took to kill orcs. From beginning to end. Because only 2 of us had mics. It's fucking ridiculous. If you cannot read it, don't join. If you need help with the raid, but don't have a mic, you can make a post saying, using Discord, come join. At least you can communicate. But when you refuse to use a mic just because you're socially awkward, you're ruining everyone's experience in the entire raid. Just like the solo problem with Dual Destiny. What the fuck you even doing in this goddamn game if all you're doing is soloing shit? Strikes, Crucible, Dungeons. That's it. Actually, no. Technically, you'll be playing with Crucible, and technically you'll be playing with Strikes. So the only thing you can solo is Patrols and Dungeons. Then why the fuck are you even in this game? This is a multiplayer game. MMO. Shoot to loot. It's been like that for 10 years. And a key, large, fucking bigot ass capital letters. Multiplayer. Not solo. Not Assassin's Creed. Not fucking solo campaign Call of Duty. It's multiplayer. With some solo activities. But 90% of the activities are multiplayer. It confuses the fuck out of me. It's like saying I go to GTA and want to play online, but go to private fucking lobby so I can't play with anyone. Then what was the point of you even doing online? Because you do the exact same shit on a campaign. Makes no sense. There's a reason why it's a multiplayer. Crucible is multiplayer. Raids are multiplayer. Gambit is a multiplayer. Strikes are multiplayer. Exotic missions technically are suitable in multiplayer. There's Attorney, forced multiplayer. Solo, exotic mission. Forced multiplayer. Solo. Multiplayer. Multiplayer. 90% of this game is multiplayer. And if you're a solo person that don't want to use a mic, then don't join raids. Because it makes it harder on us to guess your mechanics. Like, for example, Queen's Walk. You're required to call out your timer so we know when to take in energy to increase your time the second time. First one, you count from 15 to 3. Pick up orb. Now, from 3 goes back to 15. All the way to 1. Everyone stand back. Don't move. I get teleported to the other side. It's required a fucking mic. That's the whole point of game chat. That's the whole point of having this icon right here. If you have this icon but choosing not to use it, then don't join the supplement that requires a mic. If it says not required a mic, then fine, you can join. But when it says mic is required, don't join. Because it makes it harder on us to guess what you are doing. Or guess what your co-outs are doing. We're not you. We physically are not you. We can't tell if you're on 4 seconds left or 10 seconds left. We have to guess exactly or predict what number you're on and count down and then grab the orb and last wish. Just like in Battle Disciple. We have to go to your side if you're not going to type to figure out which door we need to go into or which knight we need to kill or if it's light or dark. We can't be you. You are yourself. We can't think of what you're thinking in your thought process. That's why communication is key in every raid. It's so important. It's been like that for 10 years. 10! There's no excuse. If you have a mic, use it. If you don't want to use it, don't join. Because it ruins everyone's experience. Not just yours, everyone's. That's why there's 10 fucking people are left. And in my previous live stream, we had to kick at least 9 players because they refused to communicate and last wish. While we're doing a Petra's run, which is required a mic. It's a forced flawless. If you die once, anyone on the team dies. It's the instant orbit. Just like if you're in Grandmaster and all 3 of you died, you go back to orbit. It's the exact same way that Petra's run. That's why you can't go in to a raid that says Petra's run without a damn mic. Because you're literally forcing everyone to fail. Because you're choosing not to communicate. I think I've been ranting on long enough. I haven't been able to do a single vow because people decide to speedrun, ruin the experience, don't have mic, ruin the experience, or leave mid-raid, ruin the experience. There's a reason why there's called a post, because it tells you what we are doing. That we want you to help us. Not leave because you don't want to do the damn triumph. If you join, you're stuck there. The only reason I even left Because I had to completely reset my system and join back to have communication. Because I had audio bug. I couldn't hear anyone, anyone couldn't hear me. So I had no choice but to reset my system. And that's the only way to fix that problem, if mute and unmute does not work. But speedrunning ruins the raid. Especially if we want to take our time to do a triumph, to do a challenge, or just get pinnacles. We want to take our time. We don't want to be rushed immediately, teleport to the next encounter, just because you want to glitch through the fucking wall and skip it. It's like me going to Vault of Glass. Nope, 5. It's like me going to Vault of Glass and doing this shit. Make sure I have a sword. Yes, that includes mountaintop and fucking eager edging. If you want to speedrun, make your own LFG. Make it say fast or speedrun. Don't join someone else's post and then speedrun it. Because that's rude to them because they want to either teach somebody or want to take their time. It's like me going to the store, me buying a piece of candy while you have an entire grocery list and then sitting there rushing you as fast as possible to get your shit out of the cart so I can pay for one item. It's rude. And it's uncalled for. If you want to speedrun in your own time. We don't give a shit about personal best. You do maybe, but we don't. We want to take our time, enjoy each other. We want to enjoy each other's company. Have fun together, have laughs. And we can't do that if someone is speedrunning. This is going to take a little bit. It's been a long time since I even tried it. Gotta anchor that a little bit. I don't know why it makes that kickling noise. It's gonna take a little bit to get this done. Because you have to time everything perfectly. Nope, that was almost. Yeah, this is the most painful one of all of them. Because you have to be facing this certain way and jump in a certain direction as well. No, I'm not doing GM right now. Make sure my back's against. Almost. Probably have to. There we go. But it's like the whole point of speedrunning is for personal best, but people don't like that when it's being forced in front of them. If people want to take their time, you can't force them to get a personal best. We don't like it. We hate it. That's why I'm against speedrunning. It makes no sense to. Oh, whoop-de-doo, you got 16 minutes on a fucking raid. It means nothing. Why are you shooting over that way? Oh, almost. That was weird. It's a bitch and a half to do this. Especially not hitting the right key at the right time. Make sure it's in the back. Damn. If I can only show you the route correctly. It takes so goddamn long to even do it. It's much easier on my warlock because my warlock's not a fat ass. There we go. See, doing this shit, it's not fun for people. It ruins the experience. Because that leads you all the way to the chamber of the Templar. And it would suck everyone that's out here building the pillar on all three plates. It would suck everyone away from it, missing the first chest straight to the Templar. Especially, actually, first and second chest. And that's ruining people when they want to get spoils. And the only way you can get spoils is by doing encounters and chests. And you can't do that on a chest if they're speedrunning. If they're forced teleporting you to the next encounter, then that's keeping you from getting the chest that you need to get the spoils that you need for red borders or to get the exotics that you were not able to get. That requires spoils, like always on time. The Anarchy, Legend of Acreus, all of them requires spoils. And you can't get spoils if they're forcing you to skip 2 chests that could give you 10 in total. That could have been 10 that you actually needed. You could have been at 230. You only need 10 more. Those 2 chests gave you the last 10. And they just fucked it up for you because they want the speed run. It's the exact same raid in every raid. That's why I'm so against speedrunning. It ruins the experience of everyone. So if you want to speedrun, make your own LFG. Don't join ours where we want to get spoils and fucking shit that we need. We fucking hate it. We don't give a shit about time. I didn't even earn my bottle glass timer, and that's 20 fucking minutes. I didn't earn that. That's because someone wants to speed run. And I didn't feel like I earned that. So I can't sit there and say, oh yeah, I completed bottle glass in 20 minutes. No, because I didn't earn it. It wasn't me who did it. It was someone who wanted to speed run. I hate speed running. It ruins everyone's experience. I fucking hate it. It's my biggest pet peeve is when people sit there and speed run, rush people, and it's like, oh yeah, I got you, personal best. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, for example, Garden of Salvation, speedrun, 34 minutes. My average time for Deepstone is roughly hour and a half because I enjoy the fucking company. I enjoy communicating. I made plenty of good fucking friends from OFG. But I hate it when people speedrun. It's not even fun. It ruins the entire fucking shit of the entire fucking game. The only reason I have 235 because I was helping an LFG get their Vex during a VOG weekly raid, which is the weekly farmable raid. And that's when Sunbracers were the most powerful of all armor pieces, dominating Verities. That's my one phase. That's just with Sunbracers only. That's my time. And I'm proud of that. But when somebody forces you to speedrun, it takes away all the fun and all the point of even raiding. The whole point of raiding as a community is to build each other up, teach each other, learn, and get the weapons and armor you want. If that means farm one encounter, farm one encounter. Get your exotic. I don't give a shit. But when you get your exotic, come back and get your catalyst. So that weapon could be stronger. And you can't do that when people want to speed run. If someone speed runs a catalyst run, it ruins the chance to them to learn the locations of so-called catalyst locations. And you can't do that shit and teach your other friend who needs his catalyst or her catalyst. You're taking their chance of learning mechanics and learning areas because you want to glitch through walls and cheat. Well, not cheat technically, but you technically cheat everyone's time. Because you want to get it done fast when we want to get it done on our own time. The only time I have ever rushed a raid was on day one to see if I can get the farthest I can get. That's the only time I ever rushed a raid. If you look at my videos, majority of my raid videos are an hour or more. Because the fun and the communication, the conversation that we have, and the laughs. We take our time and build friendships. And I think that's what a community needs to start doing. Because this whole toxicity bullshit of just because somebody is telling you speedrun is stupid is downright fucking retarded. It is. I'm not afraid to say it. It's fucking retarded. Because you're ruining everyone's experience in every fucking LFG you join in speedrun and glitch through the walls. It ruins the point of the fucking raid. It ruins the point of LFG. If you want to speedrun, get your own team. Or make a post stating speedrunners only. Or speedrun. That's fine. Handy dandy. Happy for you. But when it says know what to do, no experience necessary, or have a mic, no experience necessary teaching, don't fucking join and glitch through walls and fucking teleport the new player to the other encounter, because that's just going to confuse them to the point they don't want to play the fucking game. Because they're not learning the mechanic. They're skipping that fucking mechanic because you're forcing them to speedrun. It teaches them nothing. And when they join another LFG, they get kicked because they don't understand the mechanics because you didn't get them a chance to even learn. It ruins Destiny. That's why the entire player base that we used to have 100,000, that's 70,000. Majority of that is new players that were pushed away by speedrunning and toxicity. That's 70% of the players that we lost. We're at 38,000 a day now, instead of 100,000 a day. Because of this toxicity bullshit. And then when I stand up for myself, I get toxic little cocksuckers who send the N-word on my live stream, de-dox me, post my real name on live stream, and they're wondering why I'm going to be pressing charges on them. De-dox is illegal. You can get arrested and jail time or even sued. Because you're hacking somebody else's personal information. It's illegal for a fucking reason. My YouTube does not show my name. My Twitter does not show my name. I have nothing else in my name that shows my name. So the only way they could ever get through it is by hacking my shit, which is illegal. And I already contacted YouTube. They said the decision is mine. And if it happens again, I will lawyer up. And I will sue for every fucking penny that motherfucker has. Including take his PC or PS4 with. You don't DDoS people. You don't hack shit. It's wrong and immature. With some bracers, you're being a pussy about it. I'm more likely the main reason why Sunbracers got nerfed. Because the amount of damage I was doing. And it was more likely a Verity's person that was crying to Bungie to get it nerfed. But I'm done for this video, guys. How long is it now? 50. If you enjoy my content, don't be afraid to subscribe. Put notifications on, and I record every day. My daughters aren't away, so there is a chance that I'm going to be recording once a day instead of 4 to 5, 8 times a day. So it might be only one raid or a strike or a dungeon with friends. Because I won't have time because my daughter. That's why I'm trying to get my best to get these watch hours as much as I can so I can start making money on YouTube. I'm about 1,500 away from getting ad revenue, 400 away from join memberships. So if you like my content, I have over 4,000 videos, so there's no chance you're gonna get bored. Feel free to subscribe. See you next time. I see you tomorrow or later tonight, depending if we get a team for a raid. Until next time, guys.